Bernardo, hola.
Oi, William.
Tudo bem?
Yes, everything is okay. How are you?
I'm amazing, and that is because we have just watched Voice of the Citizen, a TV program in Portugal in which RTP revealed some details about Eurovision 2018. Should we talk about it?
Let's do this!
That is right. The head of delegation, Carla, she's also an assistant executive producer, I believe, for the upcoming edition of Eurovision. She revealed details, and one thing that was reiterated is that this will be the cheapest Eurovision ever. Daniel de Cidadao, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. RTP's head of program said, quote, "Like we said before countless times, we will try to make this the cheapest Eurovision ever." Bernardo, your thoughts?
I think when we talk about the cheapest Eurovision ever, it's because we already have all the infrastructures necessary to host Eurovision, because we are in a quote-unquote developed city, a European capital. So we have all the possibilities and to host an amazing contest without spending too much money. Like Stockholm a couple of years ago, I think it was the cheapest contest in the past couple of years, and it was the most technologically advanced contest in the last years as well.
Yeah, what's interesting is you have Altice Arena, massive arena, Shakira, John Legend, global acts, Sam Smith. It's already ready, whereas in Kiev, they had to kind of transform an exhibition center. I mean, all these venues erect a Eurovision stage, but the point is you already have a venue surrounding it that's ready to go. You've also
And that costs a lot of money, yeah. That costs a lot of money.
Hugely expensive. You also have another advantage over a place like Sweden in that Portugal is a cheaper country. I mean, I was just on the post office in the UK. They have a holiday cost barometer, and Portugal was ranked as their cheapest destination for the second year in a row, just ahead of Bulgaria. So yes, Portugal's developed, but it's also a bargain. Yeah, I was just there. I had me some food in Porto at Trasca restaurant. I went to Jerez National Park. These places are beautiful and affordable. Bernardo, how much is a pint of beer?
Well, it can go from €1 to €2 max, but you can also get it for 80 cents,
You know what? In London, the average price of a beer, I just looked this up, £4.20. So more than €5. Bernardo, how much is a single ticket on your subway?
€1.45.
Okay, I'm looking here. One way on the London Tube, zones 1 to 3, is £4.90.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, very expensive. What I'm trying to get at is that there's a built-in kind of cost efficiency. Hiring the crew to put up the stuff in the arena is going to be cheaper than in Sweden. Transporting acts from the arena to their hotels is going to be cheaper than in Sweden. There are all these things built in because people are confusing cheap with value. You can still be quality, but be cheap. I go to Aldi, I go to Lidl. That's because that food is on point. Yes!
And it's cheaper, yeah.
Yeah, and it's not bad. And Carla also said there will be 43 countries competing in Lisbon.
Well, I think it's one more than we had in Ukraine, and everyone is hyping about it being Russia because it's the only country that did not officially confirm their participation in Lisbon. If I think it's going to be Russia, yes, I think it's going to be Russia. Do I want to guess it's going to be Russia? I don't think so. I might wait for the official list because you never know if a country will withdraw from the competition, like Bulgaria did with Junior Eurovision just 1 month prior to the contest.
Yeah, you're playing it conservative. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Russia will be there because they've confirmed through back channels and other ways. They haven't actually done an official release, but Russia does it its way. They never have some kind of we're here. They just kind of get on with it, release the song and slay. But yeah, the other thing that Carla talked about was the Eurovision 2018 postcards, which will be funded by Tourism Portugal. Bernardo, tell us a little bit about that and why they would need the funding for that.
Well, Portugal is quite a small country, but we have 2 islands, Madeira and Azores. And the fact that Tourism of Portugal wants to boost Portuguese economy by bringing tourists to Portugal, because we are a hen country. Everyone wants to come to Lisbon. Everyone wants to come to Portugal, not only because it's cheap, but also because it's beautiful. And I think it's a smart partnership between the broadcaster and Tourism Portugal. They clearly have the money and the means to do it. And if they want to show the best that Portugal has to offer to the tourists, they are the best possible partners in the country. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And they're going to fly the acts in to see different parts of the country. So the postcard, kind of like in Vienna a few years ago, where you had the acts in different settings within, the country to show off the beautiful country, but also being in it. Whereas in Azerbaijan, it was just like settings of the country and the act wasn't involved. And that was a bit cold and distant. People looked at that like WTF. But I think this is a really good way to go. Show people the country, let the acts see the country that they're going to be in.
Yeah, if
they
you
don't
have a
always,
beautiful country, just show it, yeah.
They don't always have a lot of time once they're rehearsing and stuff to go around. So this will be an opportunity for them to make the most of their time in the country before they even get there. And I got to say, if I was an act, I would just want to be taken to Pastilla Balem, the place where they make those delicious tarts. I was there a few weeks ago. It was delicious. Look at this photo. I ate all of that up and then some, honey. Look, Bernardo, I've just got to raise my hands to Portugal. Last year, we didn't even know the host city until September 9th. We got the host city very quickly this year. We already have, ideas. We have they've teased artwork with like these waves and the water. They've got the arena ready to go. I mean, everything is just so efficient. And now they're even giving public updates about the contest. It's like we're on a different planet this year. And obviously, Ukraine had a very specific, difficult situation because of the ongoing war. So this is not a slight against them. I'm just saying this is fantastic. A corruption-free, efficient, on-point Eurovision.
And we've been waiting for this for 49 years, almost 50 years. We've been waiting to organize such an event like this. And we are so experienced with huge events. Web Summit, the European Cup in football in 2004, and the European Football Cup was organized by RTP, was televised by RTP. So they have the know-how. And now it's just time to bring one or two notches up and do an amazing contest here.
And I've got to say, I was speaking to two heads of delegation off the record a few weeks ago after they had been to the head of delegations meeting, and they said it was just like a new universe because everything was ready. The Portuguese got up there, explained their thoughts for the show. Everyone was like, wow, kind of blown away by the efficiency. I still have this feeling it's going to be about exploration and water, celebrating, the global outlook that Portugal has had. Because look at it, it's a small country, but it controlled a big part of the world for quite some time. It's just really
half of the world was ours, yeah.
I mean, that's a lot. From Bartholomew Diaz to some Ferdinand Magellan, y'all are serving the exploration realness. In any case, that's what we're talking about regarding Portugal and it hosting Eurovision 2018. Are you excited that they will be frugal? Do you think it will be a success? Do you think they have to blow the bank to make it slay? Let us know here on wiwibloggs.
Don't forget to like and subscribe this and all of our videos on wiwi.tv. Yeah.
Yes, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
How do you say bye in Portuguese?
Adeus.
Adios.